question is, who is the Bible for? Is it for all black or melanated people, would you say? What is your views on that?
No, sure. Okay, is that two questions or is that one the same question?
It's one of the same. It's just one question. That is one question. Yeah.
Okay. Who is the Bible for, and is it for all melanated people?
Yeah, I'm asking who it's for. Is it for all black people, melanated people, or is it specifically just for certain people? What is your view?
Okay, according to the Bible, not my view, but according to the Bible is for specific people. All right, the Bible does not consider melanin. There's no scripture in the Bible that considers hue or melanin. Right? Dogs have melanin in their skin, so it can't consider the amount of melanin you have. The Bible is a lineage, is a bloodline that comes from a man and his sons, and if you come from those sons, through the condition of your people today, the Bible is for those people. And those people today are the so-called blacks, the Negro, the Hispanics, the West Indians, and the native people of North, Central, and South America. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. That's where we are in bulk. It's not to say we are not in other parts of the world, but the majority, the bulk of us are in those lands.
So can you repeat the who they're for again? You say the Hispanics,
the so-called Negro, like the black, what people would call Black American. That's the Negro. That's the tribe of Judah. The Negro in the West Indian Islands. Yes. That's the tribe of Benjamin. That would be Trinidad, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Antigua, Jamaica. Right. That would be the tribe of Benjamin. Yeah. You have Ephraim, which is the Puerto Ricans, right? The Boricua Indians, right? Or the Taino Indians, the Caribbean Arawaks, they are also Israelites. You have the Cubans, you have the Simeonites, the Dominican Republic, who share the island of Hispaniola with Haiti. The Haitians are also Israelites. They're the tribe of Levi. You have the Argentinians, native Argentinians. I'm not talking about the Germans and the Italians that ran after World War II. There's a lot of them down there. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the native Argentinians, the native Chileans, the native Brazilians, people of the Amazon who getting displaced right now by white supremacy. Those people are the 12 tribes of Israel, the Seminole Indians of America, the Sioux, the Choctaw, the Blackfoot, the Cree, those native tribes. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And there's more, the I.S.U.P.K, which is the so-called Mexican, the El Salvadorians, Central and South America, Panama, Chile, I already said Chile, Uruguay. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's
I noticed that you think about like Nigeria and Ghana and some of the West African.
Okay. Let me ask you, why not Eastern Africa? Why just Western Africa?
Well, that's the ones that I notice most, because maybe I know more of them than I do people from the East. Do you understand? Yeah, nothing specific.
That's my point. It's location from your point. The West Coast of Africa is closer to you than the East Coast, so you're just asking about them, that's the point. It's not about that. It's about the Bible and its prophecies. The Bible prophesied us going into slavery, into a land which none of our forefathers have ever known. It said there we would worship wood and stone. It said there we would be sold as slaves. It said there we would be sold as slaves to our enemies. Those fit those 12 tribes, every last one of them. And I know England, London especially, has a lot of the so-called Hispanic tribes, Brazilians, a lot of Brazilians, Colombians, El Salvadorians live in London. They are our people. That's right. Not the Nigerians, not Stormzy and Skepta, not them. They are Africans. You get the point? They are Africans who, up until recently, we made it cool, and they took all our culture and our flavor and our style and our swag, and now Burna Boy is the biggest artist in the world. Singing our music. He's not singing Niger music. He's not wooing the world in a dashiki. He got dreadlocks like he's from Kingston. singing on a dancehall beat infused with Tony Braxton, a Black American R&B beat, and seduce the whole world. Why is he not singing that, typical African music? And, because nobody want to hear that. Because we the greatest people on the earth. And everybody steals our stuff and becomes famous.
Okay. The question I'd like to ask you is, three brothers or sisters that maybe have a partner who is not in the truth, but they could be Christian, Muslim, atheist. How would you treat them? Would you accept them, or would you put them out of your school because they're with somebody that is of a different religion or faith or belief?
Okay, I understand. Okay, this you're asking if a brother or a sister, a legitimate Israelite according to the Bible, is in the Israelite school of UPK, right? Has come into the UPK, has learned from Commander Johnny, and got a Hebrew name, and while they were in the world, they married somebody who is an Israelite, but they Christian, or they married a heathen.
Yeah, even a Muslim.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
Marriage in the sight of the Lord is forever. Even if you marry to a heathen, the precept is Moses, when he came back with that heathen woman. And remember, Moses came back, I believe it was an Ethiopian woman or Midianite woman, Karathian? I think it was an Ethiopian woman. And his sister tried to check him, Miriam. And the Lord punished Miriam until her shut her mouth. Moses got that woman before he knew the Lord. He didn't, that's something he got in the world. Now he comes into the truth. That's still his wife. He can't put her away because why? Divorce is sin. You can't leave somebody who you don't have sex with.
What happens if they get them whilst they're in the truth?
Well, you can't get them whilst you're in the truth because it's against the law to marry them. And this is a heathen I'm talking about. It's against the law to marry someone who's not of your bloodline. But if you come in and you already have them, there's brothers and sisters who come into the school and they have a heathen wife or a heathen husband. And the counsel is, do not leave them. You cannot leave them. You could serve the Lord. You just have to know that these are not your people. And you love them the same way. Listen, you familiar with Jacob and Esau, correct?
Yes.
Right? Jacob and Esau came from who? A black man and a black woman, correct?
Yes.
Did Rebecca cast out Esau when she saw that he was red and hairy all over?
No.
Didn't Esau grow up to be a full-grown man and a very good hunter and strong?
Mm-hmm.
Which means Rebecca nursed him with her own breast, right?
That's right.
That's correct.
And she fed him, and she clothed him and housed him and loved him as her own son, correct?
Right, yes.
When it was time to separate the two, she separated the two, right? Mm-hmm. When they were adults. Like being an Israelite does not give you a license to be unlawful to a heathen or to a non-believer. That's a life the same way. You're a woman and you have a white husband or African husband or Arab husband, and you have kids by them. You love them children. You educate them. Tell them pay the tithes. Teach them how to pay tithes and observe the law. And when they get to the age of an adult and they want to go off and do whatever they want, let them. You make sure you serve the Lord.
Thank you. That's my questions that I need to answer.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like Pet Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me.